Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing your monthly psychic tarot reading, tuning into the month of August 2024 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are welcome. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Virgo, the overall energy of your reading for August is Judgment in reverse. Feels like people not waking up, people very unconscious, unwilling to change. And it looks like, feels like you're moving on from this type of energy. It feels like it's been a lot of grief. You're maybe letting go of some of that grief. People who are unwilling to change, unwilling to grow. Yeah, and there's some type of attachment to these people though, but there's a realization that, you know, I can't move forward with these people. Might be a marriage ending with the Hierophant in reverse and causing a lot of instability and financial difficulty. But there's something here you might have. This might be talking about a divorce, the end of a contract. It feels like you're willing to make some moves here and willing to cut people out that are no longer on the same page. This very much could be the end of some type of contract. And it's not without sadness. It's not without emotions. This feels like a lot of instability and insecurity around this realization, around the end of some type of partnership. All right, Virgo, let's look at the hidden blessings is the World card. There's some type of accomplishment. You've ended a cycle. It feels like you've ended a cycle with someone or people who are just not on the same page. They're unwilling to change and you're moving on. You might be moving, overcoming obstacles, moving on, moving forward, ending that cycle. You have a lot of blessings that might be hidden to you because of what's going on in your environment. Might look like or feel like disastrous because something is clearly falling apart or coming apart. But the blessing is that it's coming apart and falling away because it's not for you. This is happening for you is what I'm getting. And you're ending that cycle and moving on. All right, Virgo, what you're leaving behind is the Queen of Cups in reverse. This feels like you're leaving behind someone. You might be either leaving behind someone with a victim mentality or your own victim mentality that you're leaving behind. Also leaving behind a situation and or person that is somewhat heartless. There's a lack of care for your feelings, your emotions. Yeah, you're leaving behind a lot of unhappiness, walking on eggshells and feeling abandoned in a connection. It feels like you were in a connection with someone and you're trying to make it work. You're trying really hard to stay in this connection that is just so unhappy, so unfulfilling. This isn't what you thought it was going to be. it's just it feels like your nervous system is just all jacked up from being around someone who doesn't want to be with you, or who treats you in this way, who abandons you. Maybe you're leaving behind abandoning yourself to stay in this connection. It feels like you've really lost yourself in the sauce. And so in the month of August, you have this opportunity to start making moves towards moving on, starting a new cycle, leaving this in the past, making decisions to cut some people off. Okay, Virgo, how to get the most of this energy in the month of August is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's a lack of loyalty. I think recognizing someone who might be on a slower pace versus someone who's just not on the same page. It feels like that's how to get the most. Recognizing, oh, I'm just not going to move forward with you. I don't need to make you out to be a monster. I don't need to be right or be the hero of this or the victim of this. It's just a recognition of it's time to move on. It's time to move on. And it feels like learning to stop communicating. It feels like cutting communication with people, who aren't moving forward with you, letting go. It feels like an act of letting go and moving on. It feels like this is a process, that this isn't just I'll just move on. It's going to take some time. It feels like I'm letting go of this. I'm choosing this instead. I'm letting go of this. I'm letting go of that. And I'm choosing that instead. It's kind of like house cleaning energetically. What you're letting go of lets you take that energy of what you were trying to hold on to and take that energy into creating what you would prefer going forward. All right, Virgo, what's supporting you in the month of August is the Page of Pentacles. Learning a new way of being. Starting over. But you're not starting over completely. You're starting over from a new vantage point. You've learned a lot from this past connection, and so it does feel, with the Two of Cups in reverse, you're learning how to maybe walk on your own without being part of a couple. It feels like interesting. It feels like there's communication coming in August. Something that was hidden is coming to light around the breakup, and it's supporting you. Yeah, I think what I'm tuning into is there's a lot of betrayal and deception. With the Two of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, and 10 of Swords in reverse, feels like you are leaving a very toxic relationship where there was a lot that was hidden from you, and very difficult communication, weaponized communication. I think what's supporting you is letting go of this, disengaging from, not talking about it, and amplifying this energy, not constantly thinking about this. Again, it's choosing what you're thinking, choosing what you're saying. It feels like the less you say about this, the better. Because it feels like whoever you are breaking up with or separating from in August, that the less you say, the better, because there's something about the way this person communicates. They say way too much. It feels like you just give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves with it, just because, in the sense that they just, they say so much. And it feels like you have this opportunity to rebuild and focus on what you're building. And the message here is very clear. Just let go. Don't re-engage in this connection. The truth will come out. And the proof is in the pudding, because of how you are moving, how you are choosing to move forward, move on, is going to say a lot more about who you really are than trying to engage in some type of gossip or talk, or trying to get people to see things, see you in some sort of way. Feels like there's, this person is creating quite a mess of communication about you, and I think ignoring it is best. You do what you want, though. All right, Virgo, what to be mindful of in August is the Four of Wands in reverse. An unhappy home, unhappiness, a lack of celebration in your home environment. Watching, it feels like you could get really bogged down in the misery of this. And so to be mindful of your unhappiness, yeah, of stability, security, cutting off communication or going low contact with those who make you unhappy, who aren't for you. It's time to let go of those burdens. It's not your responsibility. How others feel is not your responsibility. Full stop. What to be mindful of are people who are projecting some type of story onto you, and just recognizing I don't want to engage in this. That's not, sure, that's your story, but it has nothing to do with me. Feels like the more you learn how to disengage from this energy, the happier you'll be. There's something about this energy that's very addictive. And you might have to look into that, here. Like, I'm obsessed with this energy. I'm addicted to the fight. I'm addicted to the sadness. I'm addicted to trying to create some type of story about me in the public eye. It feels like letting go of what's not helping you. Yeah. All right, Virgo, I hope that's helpful. Have a great month. Bye.